Quiet on the set.
If I cry, we shut this down.
Okay. Are we dropping names or?
Boom!
Let's see if I'm smart enough for this. I can button a shirt.
What was the question again? Sorry. Is my makeup still good? I often think about change in our city at the system level, but no change happens at the system level unless there's change at every individual classroom in our system. And there are literally thousands of individual classrooms in our system where every day a teacher shows up to teach their students. And it's in those individual interactions, it's in that change, when you multiply that all together, that you get systemic change.
When I first started teaching in the fall of 1997, I had just left graduate school. I had a master's degree in mathematics, and I remember telling my advisor, I'm gonna go off and do this teaching thing that I'm really excited about for a couple of years, but then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish my PhD in mathematics so I can become a math professor. That did not happen. And it's just, working with kids, seeing them grow, seeing them struggle, crying with them through the difficulty, celebrating with them with their accomplishments, and getting to do that day after day. And I know I didn't think about being impacted so deeply by the students and the teachers and the other leaders in my life that it would just really redefine who I am as an adult.
So I started at Yes Prep as a 7th grader on the Southeast campus. I didn't know I was good at math until I was in Keith DeRozier's class, but we call him Mr. D. When you're in high school, you don't really know what you want to do. Having a teacher that can pick your strengths and encourage you to develop those was what Mr. D was really good at and helped me as a student later on figure out what kind of major I was going to pick. And I graduated in 2004. Got my undergrad at Texas A&M and came back and taught at Yes. I've been working with the college initiatives team, specifically with the alumni team.
The transformational relationships that I've had at Yes Prep have played a direct part in me coming back and becoming an employee of the district. So being an alum from Yes Prep allows me to build connections with students a lot more naturally. I tell kids like, hey, 10 years ago, I was sitting in your same exact seat, walking these same exact hallways.
I started at Yes Prep 7 years ago. I started as a generalist on the talent team and have since transitioned into leading people and leading teams, to most recently spending a lot of time doing recruitment and staffing work for Yes. Yes Prep educators are special, number one, because they believe in endless possibilities for all students. They don't set a ceiling for what our students can do. They also just create really warm, really welcoming environments for our students where they are able to be affirmed in their identities inside and outside of the classroom. Any classroom that you walk in any of our Yes Prep buildings, you will find that the environment is just joyous.
What I think makes educators special is our tenacity. This is not an easy job. It's super difficult, but for us to want to get up and come to work every single day and do the hard and gritty work, to come in and really impact kids and families every single day is something that, it's my dream. I'm living my dream every single day. Just being in elementary is literally my jam. When a kid comes in and they are 2 years behind reading levels and you really work to get those kiddos up, to be able to read on grade level, ready for the next grade, that makes me proud. When parents call me and say, Ms. Jones, you have really impacted my life and my kids' life. What else can I do?
I knew that I was making a difference in my classroom when I have the student who doesn't necessarily feel as confident to raise their hand. And then one day you just happen to ask a question and their hand is the first one in the air. But that moment makes it worth it.
The kids aren't here just to learn math and English and science and social studies and world languages and electives. They're here to also grow as people and become college ready and career ready. And we've got to invest in that whole experience with all of our teachers.
My vision for Yes Prep educators is that they don't see their work as small. They see their work as massive. They see the impact outside of their classroom. They see their work as part of a larger system of change that we're implementing in our city.
At Yes Prep, our teachers get instructional coaches where they are given feedback at least 10 times throughout the course of the year.
That's really one of the things I truly value is like, I don't have to put on airs. I can be Miss Jones. I'm not a perfect person, but if I have someone there willing to help me walk through those trenches and when it gets rough and tough, you know, that's all you can really ask for is someone that's gonna be in the fight with you so you can come on top.
Teaching is not a solo endeavor. It takes a community that values student experiences and providing students with high quality, college-ready education. I've been an educator for 25 years at Yes Prep. Every year is special, and I learn something from each student. I feel incredibly rewarded by our work.
Join me in celebrating the transformational impact of our educators who are leading Houston forward and opening the door to lives of opportunity for Houston students.